So this is the Blink Doorbell and Sync Module 2 combo, and this is a DIY smart home gadget that will allow you to never miss a delivery again and answer the door from anywhere on the planet or even orbiting the planet if you happen to have an internet connection. And don't you just hate it when a delivery company sends you an update saying that they tried to deliver but you weren't home when you were clearly sitting there right by the window waiting patiently for your delivery to arrive? That truly makes my blood boil. Well, this is a solution to that problem. And if you're not familiar with Blink, they are an Amazon company. And with this Blink Doorbell, you'll be able to call out those delivery companies if they try and pull an excuse like that again. Because every time someone approaches your door, it will be recorded right here. And I've been using the Blink XT2 cameras around my house for the past 2 years, and they are battery operated wireless cameras, and I highly recommend them. And they tie in with this. But this one has the new Blink Sync Module 2, all upgraded, all improved, and you can use local storage backup with this new version of it. And even though my Blink XT2 cameras are a couple of years old now, this is backward compatible. And these are the key selling points for this particular product. Battery or wired, you get day and night vision, and it is HD. It's got two-way audio built in so you can answer the door from anywhere in the world and they can speak back to you. It's got chime alert, so that will pop up on your phone and chime on your phone with a different tone than your normal notification tone. And then you've also got up to 2-year battery, and that's with this new Blink Sync Module 2. And if you guys already have Blink cameras and you already have the Blink Sync Module 2, then you don't necessarily need to get this particular package. You can go for the doorbell on its own, and it's about £30 cheaper here in the UK. Anyway, let me show you guys a magic trick. Watch this. So here's everything that comes with the Blink Doorbell and Blink Sync Module 2. So one of the big upgrades here is that now we have a USB port on the side of the Sync module, which allows you to back up footage locally. And this will also be backed up on the cloud for free for the first 30 days by default. But if you want, at the end of the 30 days, you can opt out. You've then got your USB-A to micro USB cable, a 5-watt power supply. So we have the standard flat back bracket. We have an optional angled attachment, so if you want this kind of angled more towards the door, you fit this and then the bracket onto this. The 2 screws and wall plugs are provided, and they're quite short as well, so you won't have to do much drilling to fit the back plate onto the wall. And these 2 cables will allow you to wire this to an existing chime system and power supply. And there are 2 lithium AA batteries provided in the box, so you can get going straight away without having to make a trip down the shop for some batteries. And this important pin is for removing the back plate from the bracket. And here is the Blink Doorbell. You ready for the peel? So at the price point this comes in at, this is a very slick bit of kit. It looks very premium, but over here in the UK, it's only £49, which is incredible. And the actual doorbell button's got a nice click to it, and the battery cover has a nice seal to it. So this doorbell is, of course, 100% water resistant. And then here we have the quick start guide. So what's going to make this different from other videos you've seen on this doorbell is I've now got to migrate my Blink cameras from the Blink Sync Module 1 to the Blink Sync Module 2. I'll let you know how easy that was. Anyway, let's get this thing set up. Okay, if like me, you have the Blink Sync Module 1, what you need to do is actually delete it from your Blink profile and then install the new one. You don't have to delete the cameras, just the module. And in order to delete a Blink Sync module, you do have to confirm the serial number on the back of it in order to remove it entirely from the system. And as you can see, I can add it to my existing system, and it's already started the process of connecting. It really is straightforward. Everything step by step is explained very clearly on the screen. And while we're waiting, I just want to show you guys my Blink cameras. These have been outdoors in the rain, snow, sunshine, everything for the past 2 years, and they're still going strong. And yes, that is bird crap on the back of one of them, but they're holding up strong, and the battery life has been phenomenal. And I'll link my video on these at the end of this video. Okay, so that was pretty seamless and very easy to do. Delete the old module, connect the new module, and it immediately took over the control of the 2 Blink cameras. I thought it was going to be more difficult than that, honestly, but quite happy. So now it's time to connect the Blink Doorbell. We just hit the plus at the top of the app, and here we can select Blink Doorbell, wired or wire free. And then we need to scan the barcode on the inside of the doorbell. Once we've done that, we can add it to the existing system. And then we get step-by-step instructions on how to program the doorbell. And it's as easy as putting the batteries in and closing the cover. We wait until the LED blinks red, which it is. And I've got a notification now saying the Blink doorbell has been connected. So that's how easy it was to program the doorbell. And to fit it to the wall, you may need to drill 2 holes, or if you have a bit of wood where you can fit it onto, you just screw 2 screws into the wood, and there you go. That's the back plate, and that clicks onto it. So I'm going to do that right now. And if you're not much of a DIY person, don't worry, the Blink app has you covered. There is a step-by-step guide right here for you to follow. So for the purpose of this video and to avoid any GDPR stuff outside the front of the house, I'm fitting the doorbell here so I can show you guys how easy it is to set up, and also the quality of the doorbell at daytime and at night. Okay, so first of all, you have to make sure you know what side of the bracket is up, and it is printed on the bracket, so it's pretty hard to mess it up. And it does help if you get the right size screwdriver head as well. So if you're going into wood, you can just use screws like I did there. If you're going into concrete, definitely use the wall plugs that are provided with the kit. And this is the easiest part. Hook the top on, click it on, and the job is pretty much done. Okay, this is the video quality on the Blink doorbell in daylight. Is 1080p, so it should look pretty good. How's it sounding? Now let's test it out at night. Okay, this is the Blink doorbell at night. There is no light. What the hell was that? Yeah, this is a Blink doorbell at night, 1080p. I'm about 1 meter away from it. Let me know how it sounds, let me know how it looks, and yeah, let me know. So let's dive into the key features and settings within the Blink app. So if you pick one of these up before January 2023, you'll get a free trial to the Blink subscription Plus plan, which allows you to test all of the features, and don't worry, Blink will notify you 30 days before it expires. So at the bottom of the app, you can switch to your video clips library. Here you have access to all your recordings. And if you tap on a video, you can share it instantly via email, WhatsApp, or save it to Google Drive or AirDrop it if you have an iPhone. And there's loads more options to share. And at the top of this screen, there is a bar that represents how much cloud storage you have left. And if you expand it, you can actually set an auto delete schedule so that you never run out of space. And if you dive into the settings on the doorbell, you can customize and tailor the doorbell for your needs. Most importantly, the zones for detection. The reason this is important is if there are plants or trees in the field of view of the camera, these could constantly trigger the motion detection and drain your batteries fast. So this feature allows you to zone them out or grade them out to be more accurate, and you can even go into the advanced option that allows you to get even more precise with those zones. And if we go back to the main settings page, you can adjust the re-trigger time, the sensitivity, the clip length, the night vision infrared sensitivity. And you might want to do this if you have a security light that comes on every time someone approaches your house, because if you do have one of those, you could set this to low and it will use less power. But if it's incredibly dark at your front door, you could set this to high so it can see properly at night. And the video quality can also be adjusted. Now, all of these settings can impact battery life, and the app does warn you about this, so be mindful of that. And there is a ton more stuff I could talk about when it comes to the Blink app. So hit me up with your questions in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer those. So here's what I think of the Blink doorbell. It's an exciting proposition because there are tiers to the services available and you are given the choice. And I think that's very important. So you can buy just the doorbell and no sync module and no cameras if you want to. And the doorbell can still connect to the internet directly and you will still have access to the video and audio, but only when the doorbell is pushed. And it's important you know that if you do go for that option, nothing is stored at all. But if you do go for the option with the sync module 2, and I recommend you do this, you'll gain the ability to access the live view at any time, take thumbnail photos from the doorbell and store clips locally onto a pen drive, which you can buy separately. And then of course there's the next level, the Blink subscription plan. This opens up all of the features including motion detection alert, 60-day unlimited cloud storage, video sharing, rapid video access, extended live views, interval photo capture, and you also get exclusive discounts on additional Blink equipment like the cameras I showed you earlier. And of course, there is one more tier above this, which includes everything I mentioned, plus an extended warranty on all your equipment, which can be handy if you live somewhere where the weather is quite harsh. And this level will also allow you to store footage from multiple Blink devices. And before you go, there's one more thing that I think you need to know about. Because this is an Amazon company, my favorite virtual assistant, Alexa, is available. And if you have an Echo Show, or if you get one when you buy this, you can actually view the doorbell camera feed on the Echo Show device. And I think this is a nice addition, because if you don't have your phone to hand, you can still see who's at the door before you open it. And my honest opinion of the Blink Doorbell is, at this price point, I don't think there's another video doorbell that offers quite as much as the Blink Doorbell does. And keeping in mind it is an Amazon company, you can take comfort in knowing that the customer support is there for you 24/7 if you need it. And this device does the job, it doesn't cost the earth, and it's incredibly easy to set up and install and use day to day. And for £50 for the doorbell itself, what more can you ask for? So I hope you guys enjoyed this setup and review video on the Blink Doorbell. Like I said before, leave your comments below. If you just subscribed, you're now one of the finest subscribers known to man, and I will see you in the next one, so don't be late.